There is no excuse for a mentally ill inmate to be left alone in a jail, abandoned to die.
Attorney Michael Harper says that's just what happened.
We have jail reports showing they saw Mr. Thompson deteriorating. The medical staff and the officers saw him deteriorating in the last few weeks before he died.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Crime Journal. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get into the case.
Do you call on your fellow the attorney's call for the jail to be closed and for an investigation to be launched of what happened to your brother?
Yes, sir. I fully support what he said, that jail should be closed because nobody should be housed like this. It was a crazy incident that happened, and we want justice for it.
LaShawn Thompson, 35, lived in Winter Haven, Florida. Thompson attended Winter Haven High School and worked at a local grocery store. He would be arrested in Atlanta, Georgia in June of 2022 on a simple misdemeanor battery charge. A short time after being booked into the Fulton County Jail, he would be transferred to a psychiatric wing due to concerns of his mental health. 3 months after his arrest, on September 13, 2022, Thompson would be found unresponsive in his jail cell. His cause of death was listed undetermined by the medical examiner, but his body was consistent with a severe bedbug infestation. The body is infested with an enormous number of small insects measuring 2 millimeters in size, the medical examiner said. Thompson was eaten alive by bedbugs and lice in his cell at Fulton County Jail. He also suffered from schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. Thompson's family hired an attorney, Michael Harper, to conduct their own investigation to determine if the bedbugs caused the infection that led to Thompson's death. Thompson's family is also calling for changes to be made, such as closure and replacement of the county jail with a new facility, and to bring awareness to inmates living in conditions like this. Jail records show that medical and detention staff noticed Thompson was deteriorating, but they didn't help him, the family attorney said. When his body was found, one of the detention officers refused to administer CPR because, in her words, she freaked out. There is no reason or excuse for a mentally ill inmate to be left alone in a jail cell, said Harper. Photos shared by the family's attorney showed Thompson's face and torso covered in bedbugs. Another photo would be released showing after medics arrived, an automatic heart defibrillator placed on Thompson's chest would be covered with bugs within minutes. Additional photos showed the inhumane conditions he was forced to live in. Harper stated the cell was not fit for a deceased animal. Thompson's brother, Brad McCrae, who hadn't talked to his brother in a while, told reporters, "I just got a phone call that your brother was found unresponsive," McCrae stated, after being locked in the psychiatric wing, covered in bedbugs and lice for 3 months. Thompson's family couldn't even recognize him. "He's not the same person," McCrae said. Fulton County Sheriff's Office shared that they made an immediate expenditure of $500,000 to address the infestation of bedbugs, lice, and other vermin at Fulton County Jail. The Sheriff's Office has also stated they have launched a full investigation into the circumstances surrounding the death of Thompson. The Sheriff's Office also called for a new, larger jail to provide an elite level of care, mental health services, security, and cleanliness. In 2022, Sheriff Patrick Labatt raised his concerns about overcrowding and underfunding. He said the total population was 3,600 after about 1,400 new inmates came to the jail within the last 2 years. He said 428 inmates were sleeping on the floor due to overcrowding. Harper said they plan on filing a lawsuit against the Fulton County Sheriff and detention officers once they get proof from their own investigation that the bug bites led to Thompson's death.
LaShawn Thompson's family
They
wants
expect
those
that will
responsible
happen
for his
within the
care
next
at the
2
Fulton County
months.
Jail to be criminally charged after the inmate was found dead in his jail cell, covered in bugs, September 13th. Thompson was being held in the psychiatric wing.
We're asking for Sonny Willis, the DA of Fulton County, to launch a criminal investigation into the death of LaShawn Thompson. And we are also asking for the Fulton County Commissioners to close the jail and to build a new one.
Harper represents Thompson's family. He shared these images of the filthy jail cell Harper was being held in during that period. His relatives live out of state and only learned he was incarcerated after his death.
That jail should be closed because nobody should be housed like this. It was a crazy incident that happened, and we want justice for it.
A spokesman with the Fulton County Sheriff's Office says Thompson's death remains under investigation, and that since his death, the agency has spent $500,000 to address the bug infestation within the Fulton County Jail and updated protocols to include addressing sanitary conditions. Fulton County Sheriff Pat Lamont has on several occasions also lobbied for a new jail facility to be built here in Fulton County. As for Thompson's family, they say that they do expect to file a civil suit at some point. In Fulton County, Deidre Dukes, Fox 5 News.